Hi everyone. So today we are going to be looking at converting a 2D logo to a 3D. Let's assume a client send his or her 2D logo to you that kindly help me convert it to a 3D. This is what you will do. You come to the plus sign above the Pixel Lab. You tap it once, then you go to from gallery. You must have saved the 2D logo sent to you, You come to from gallery, then you go to your gallery and select the image you're converting. That's the 2D logo that you want to convert to 3D. This is what we are using today. Okay, this is a very good one to use. Then you mark it. You can decide to crop it in case you have some other colors by the side. You can decide to crop it and then you mark it. Now, how do we change this to a 3D? Quickly, let me tell you something. This is an image, so you come to this third option here. Let me show you something. Let's assume, let me just change it to 3D so you see what I'm saying. Let's assume you apply all the things. You come to this side, please. Let's assume you apply all the things you need to apply. Make it robotic. Then you come to your 3D shape. Make it a 3D. Increase your depth. You can see it's not even having any effect on it. And even if it's going to have an effect on it, it will just, is this white background that it will be reflecting on. So you cannot use this, obviously. So this is what you will do. This is what someone sent to me to convert to 3D. You tap it, then you go to erase color. Why do you have to erase color? You have to erase color so that you have this optism as on its own. You have the optism on its own because that is the logo we are working on. So you enable erase color. Okay, because we sorry, our shadow and our 3D was on. So what else did we? Okay, I think that's all we enabled. Okay, so you come to erase color. You enable it. You see the white background have gone, but we still have little trace of it. I like changing my background to black, so I'll be able to know if everything is fine, if all the edges are fine. So increase your tolerance, your smooth edges. If you increase your tolerance too much, your text will fade, so you just increase it bit by bit. And your smooth edges too, if you increase it too much, it will affect your text, so just increase it a little. I think that is fine now. So you mark it. Optism, your logo here, we cannot change this to 3D like this. I have to put your slogan here, I have to put the person's slogan. So that is why I said this is a very good example to use. So I have to put the logo here. How do I remove this your slogan here? Excuse me, follow me closely. Come to this plus sign again, go to shapes. You can change the shape that you want to work with here. I'm working with square, so I'll tap square. Use your hand to control how wide and how long you want the shape to be. When you have achieved what you want, you mark it. It's fine now. So I have to merge the optism and my new shape. I have to merge them together. Come to where you used to merge them. Now it's saying it as an object, as a single object. So what we did the other time, we are going to do it again. We are going to erase color. Come to erase color, enable it. That's all, it has gone. So you remember the reason why we increased tolerance, so there won't be traces of what we erased. So we now have our optism alone. The market. Okay, I want to put the person's slogan. Let's just assume that the person's slogan is giving you the best. Come to this your plus again, go to text, then you type what you want, giving you the best. It's just an assumption. Let's assume that's the person's slogan. So let's reduce our text size. Let's reduce it. It should not be that wide. Okay, it's just an assumption. Now, before we change the font, the text size, we are supposed to change our font. So you look for, I like using a thick font for that kind of text. Okay, let me use this. Then I like making it bold. Let's come to our line spacing. So by the time we change it to 3D, it won't be looking so jammed up. So now again, let's change the color. Can change the color to red. Let me change the color to red. Is there red here? I can change the color to red. Yes, my giving you the best is now red. Okay, so like I told you, these have to be in the middle. So you come to your relative position, that's fine. Then this one too, this is a text, relative position, you mark it, that's fine. Okay, so if they given you the best and the opposite, if the space between them is fine by you, so be it. If not, you can tap on any of them and come to your position and adjust it anyhow you want. You can adjust it. What is the next thing you should do? Go to merge them together. That is it, they are now one. Merge it together. So the next thing we're going to do now is to give it shadow. A shadow. I usually don't touch this place. You give it shadow. After, you come to emboss. You emboss it. Reduce your ambient light, your spectacular hardness, increase it a bit. Then your bevel, anyhow you want it. If you want it flat, if you want it robotic, you just leave it anyhow you want. Then you come to light angle. You adjust your light angle. When you have the type of lighting that you want, you leave it. When you have, then you mark it. Then after that, you come to 3D. And 3D shape, not 3D rotate. You come to 3D shape, you enable it. After enabling it, you increase your depth if you want to. Let's leave it at 10. Then you can choose color. If you like, you can choose any of this color. If you like, you can allow the system to choose for you anyone you want. So Sorry, before we do all those ones, we are supposed to change our background, so we will have a very good lighting when we are adjusting our reflection. So this is how you change your background. You come to this menu option above that place we used to merge. You tap it once, then you come to use image from gallery. You go to your gallery, the backgrounds that you have saved, you select the one you want from the background. Select the one you want. Let's use our blue. Yeah, let's use this. Now the ratio must be 1:1. Why are we using 1:1? So that we'll be able to post it on all social media. That's why we are using 1:1. So you tap 1:1. If you want it to be here, fine. If you want it to be here, you can adjust where you want it to be. Then you mark it. Our background have changed. Now we can continue. Where did we stop? We stopped at 3D shape. You enable it. When you are using this type of background, it is a glass wall. It is advisable that you darken your depth completely. You darken it completely. Now let's come down here. Your intensity, increase it. Your shadow, increase it. Spectacular hardness, you can increase it as well. Increase the spectacular hardness as well. Then you come to the light angle. Remember, this controls the depth. This controls the depth. If you do it gently, you'll see how it is changing. You'll see how it is changing. So when you get to where you want, you can just stop. Then after achieving that, you look at it very well. If it's fine, you go on. If it's not, you can do all these things again. You can control your what is it called, depth, darkness. You can control heat. You can do all those ones. When you are fine with everything, now we can do our 3D rotation. Remember, X rotation makes it slip, while Y rotation makes it shift to the side as if it's resting on the glass. Sorry. Usually this Z rotation, I don't use it on when I am working on glass background. So you adjust it gently and you watch. So when you have a good angle, you won't miss it. Okay, you can do it until you have what you want. You control it. You can as well come to relative size and control the size, the width and the height. You can come to relative size and control the width and the height. There. Now look at it. Is it okay by you? If it's fine by you, you save. If not, you come back to your 3D rotation and control it. You come back to your 3D rotation and adjust whatever you need to adjust there. And when everything is okay, the light angle is fine, everything is okay, you can come back to your brush and adjust things there again. You can come back and adjust if you think what you did is not okay. You can come back and adjust the things you have. But if it's fine by you and you want to save, this is what you will do. Let's still shift it a bit. Move my 3D. Okay, now I want to save. You remember, you come to this camera like image here, then you save as image. Remember, always save as, if it is a normal logo, save as JPG. But if it is something you want to use as watermark, you save as PNG. So remember, always save ultra. That's the highest form of what you can get. Always save ultra. Then after that, you save to gallery. That's all about that. Thank you.